So a lot of the hard work is done by June, but there's still jobs to do on the allotment. So let me show you the jobs that we can do in June. So we're in June, and it's halfway through the year, and it's the end of spring, beginning of summer, and we get the longest day on the 21st, so we get more sunlight, and now it's probably the last chance to be able to plant main crops of peas, carrots or runner beans, but we can be taking home harvests of beetroot, strawberries, gooseberries, so we look forward to that. So let me show you some jobs to do during June. So harden off outdoor or ridge cucumber seedlings and plant them in lower mounds of earth enriched with well-watered compost. In June, you should be able to begin transplanting kale that you've grown from the seed. Wait until the seedlings are at least 4 inches high and disturb the roots as little as possible. So plant out runner beans or dwarf beans, French beans, plant them out in rows or blocks and put them at the bottom of a cane or a twine. Reluctant climbers may need a little help and a bit of encouragement to twine, so just give them a hand. Courgettes, marrows or pumpkins, these can all be planted out in June, whether they're for harvesting in the summer or later in autumn or early winter. Allow plenty of space and keep them well watered. So plant out sprouting broccoli seedlings in a sheltered area where the soil is firmly packed down, so the developing roots are able to support the weight of the growing plant. So plant out any remaining outdoor tomatoes that have not been already transplanted. They need warmth and sunshine and will benefit from the extra protection of cloches or open-ended bottles. Vine or cordon varieties will need stakes or strong canes for other support. With your broad beans, as soon as harvesting is over, cut the plants down just above the surface of the soil and compost them, but leave the roots in the ground. They are rich in nitrogen. And as you can see, these have regrown again. Pot up your strawberry runners. If your strawberry plants are finished producing fruit, you can either cut off the runners or add them into a pot of compost, and then we'll grow some new plants for next year. Summer prune your gooseberries, red currants or white currants. Prune bushes and cordons by cutting back to 5 leaves or this year's new lateral shoots. Although don't touch any lateral shoots, you might want to develop into new branches next year. If summer pruning is done before harvesting, it may encourage the fruit to swell as well. Check your netting. Ensure peas, cabbages and other brassicas and soft fruit are all securely netted against birds. Earthing up potatoes. If you've already done this, it's worth doing it again. Will help ensure the tubers remain at the light. Weeds, like most plants, give a spur on during June. Dig out any perennial weeds, such as dandelions and creeping buttercup, that you might not have seen in preceding months. Then hoe regularly, especially on dry days, to prevent annual weeds competing for moisture with your new young seedlings. You may find that most of the plot needs attention and lots of weeding, so best tackle just one step at a time, one bed at a time, do it step by step, small bit at a time. So June can be a dry month, so a lot of watering is required. So here's a few jobs for June in the polytunnel. How about melons? Now the temperatures have risen and there's no risk of late frost, try planting a sweet melon, either bought from a garden centre or raised from seed yourself. They do need a rich, fertile soil and a sheltered position, but lots of sunshine. A cold frame or polytunnel is more likely to give you good success. Towards the end of June, it's a good opportunity to harvest your garlics and your onions and keep them out for storage to dry off. Keep trailing your cucumbers up, twisting them round the vines and pruning any side shoots that are coming out. So feed tomatoes. As soon as your tomatoes are being grown under cover, form their first tiny fruits, they will benefit from a weekly feed of high potash fertiliser. Keep pinching out the small shoots. If you're training your cucumber up twines, keep checking for new shoots. And remember, leaf, fruit, stem, not required. Sucker. Remember, so watermelons starting sending out tendrils, so they need to touch to climb, so add some string or some canes for the melons to attach to. So also take time to set and enjoy and look at the plot. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed. Ring the bell, get notifications when I post some more. Thank you very much. Bye bye.